Welcome to my first vlog from Costa Rica. My family and I started a year-round trip around the world starting about a month ago. We live in Utah and we moved to Florida for a few weeks to go to Disney World, and now we moved here to Costa Rica and we've been here for a few weeks now. The first place we stayed at was a little motel, and I don't remember the name of it, but it was this nice little place, and there was a pool, and my favorite part was every morning the host would invite us over to the eating area and she'd make us fresh breakfast. She made tortillas and beans and rice, and she gave us homemade hot sauce. I mean, it was all homemade and it was so delicious. And she also made us fresh papaya juice, and I've never had papaya before, but I think there was more than papaya in it. It was like all sorts of fruits, but it was really good. From the first place we stayed at, we drove down to a place called Ocochal, which is further down south, and we stayed in a little jungle house, which was super fun, except it was kind of creepy because it was full of bugs. The bugs grossed all of us out. It was disgusting. And there was also tons of lizards and birds, and every morning I went out to look for monkeys because all the reviews said there was monkeys there, but I never found any monkeys and I was super sad. But my luck turned around when we moved to the next place here where we're staying at now, called the Casa El Gecko, which is a town in Puerto Jimenez in the Osa Peninsula on the western side of Costa Rica. This place has been super fun. It surrounds a tiny little airport, which is just a single landing strip, and I think it's pretty awesome. Here in Puerto Jimenez, we've seen so much. We've seen a ton of wildlife. Like, there are scarlet macaws everywhere, and I've only seen a scarlet macaw like at a zoo, and now they're like everywhere we go. Like, I hear them and I see them everywhere. And Puerto Jimenez is on a tiny little pier, and I walk down to the pier and hang out there sometimes, and we see scarlet macaws and we see stray dogs. On top of the stray dogs, everybody has a dog. Everybody here in Puerto Jimenez has their own dog, which is so funny. I love it. And it's nuts. And you don't see monkeys here in town, but we drove down further south towards the tip of the peninsula, and that drive kind of goes through a lot of farm country where there's tons of cows, which is actually pretty funny. And we also drive through a lot of dense jungle and forest, and there we saw monkeys galore. We saw squirrel monkeys, howler monkeys, and capuchin monkeys, all in one drive, which was epic. And we also saw tons of birds, like lots of birds of prey, and all sorts of other birds I've never seen before. Another thing we've done here is we went on this kayaking tour with an incredible guide named Roy. He was the best. He was so cool. He told us everything, and we got on kayaks and we kayaked through the mangroves in the Gulf, and it was so cool because the mangroves would come over and they'd shade you, and it was like a tunnel, a mangrove tunnel. And we kayaked through there for a few hours, and he told us all about the different mangroves. And then after the kayaking, we went to a beach and then waited till it was dark. And while we were waiting, he whipped out a fresh Costa Rican pineapple and cut it up right in front of us, and then gave us giant slices of pineapple, and it was the best pineapple I've ever had. It was so delicious. And then as it got dark, he showed us bioluminescent plankton, which was so cool. You shake your hands around in the water, and then they light up like sparks, and they light up blue, and it's super cool. That's about all we've done here, but it's been super fun, and I can't wait to keep traveling.